talking about why the typical underachieving student will not talk to you. You see, underachievers are very, very intentional about whatever it is that they do. Underachievers are students who do not intend to reach their potentials. I use the word intend because that is the truth. Research shows that they do so by choice. Now, many teachers and parents do not want to agree that these students do so by choice, but the truth is underachievers are intentional and they chose to not reach their potentials. They chose to become underachievers. Now, there are two factors that causes underachievement or that contributes to a child or a student becoming an underachiever. The first one is emotional and motivational factors. You see, when children or students have emotional issues, when they lack motivation, they can decide to become underachievers, meaning that they can decide to not reach their potential, they can decide to not do well in school and so on. Now, the second factor is factors that are related to how they are taught and the resources with which they are taught. And a child can choose to be an underachiever based on either of the two factors or even both at any point in time. You know, because they are intentional about what they are doing, it is understandable that they may also want to change their mind. You know, they will also want to do better at some point in time. Perhaps they began to see reasons why they have to do better. So they may need somebody to talk to, somebody who can guide them back on track, somebody who can show them the way, somebody who can inspire them, somebody who can, you know, keep them interested in the work that they are about to do. And that is where you as a teacher may come in. Now, can decide not to talk to you, and that is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about 5 reasons why an underachiever can decide not to bring you into his circle in order for you to help him or her become better. The first reason why an underachieving student will not talk to you is because they know that talking to you means they have to live up to your expectations. If they are not ready to meet up to your expectations, they may just decide not to come and talk to you. And secondly, underachievers will not talk to you because they have talked to you in the past and they got nothing out of it. They expect you to be concerned, and then it's found out that you are not as concerned as they expected, you are not as interested as they expected, you're not excited about their future as they want you to be excited. Just ignore you this time and move on. Now, another thing is they don't get a special attention from you. When you don't get a special attention from you, underachievers are attention seekers and they can be very emotional, so they need that attention. If you're the kind of teacher that ignores them, you're the kind of teacher that does not typically give students attention, they're not likely to come to you. When they come to you, they come talking and they even cry. If you don't give them the right attention, they are gone. 3. I used to have a mentor like that who wanted me to do well, but that was all he wanted. He didn't want to hear about my stories. He didn't want to hear about what I was doing wrong. He didn't want to hear about my mistakes. He didn't want to hear about how easy life was for me or how uneasy it was. He didn't want to hear about any story. All he wanted to know was that you had to do better, and that's all he wanted to know. So if you're that kind of teacher too, that you are only concerned about your student's success, you're not concerned about his failures, you're not concerned about his worries and troubles and problems and everything, they're not likely to talk to you. Like, underachievers will not talk to you. Nothing is chasing them, and if they're not chasing anything, like we say here in Nigeria, something has to chase you, or you have to chase something, or else you're relaxed. So no matter how much an underachiever wants to adjust, no matter how much he wants to talk to you, if nothing is chasing him or her, if there's no exam on the way, if there's nobody that is interested in seeing him or her doing good, if there's no goal, if he has no ambition, he doesn't even know what he wants for his future, he doesn't even have a plan for life, the chances that he will come and talk to you will be very low. So the truth is that underachievers really want to talk, but sometimes they may not say it. That's just the thing. They may not say it. The achievers really want to talk. They really need somebody to talk to. And that's where you as a teacher comes in. If you're able to talk to them, you really help them a lot. Yeah, this is Asuni LadyZeal. I am the author of Those Students Need You. My book talks about how you can help underachievers, how you can teach them, and how you can empower them. I like to say that the best thing that you can do for an underachiever is for you to empower them. You see, you can't help them to do what is it they have to do. For example, if they have an exam, you can't write the exam for them, but you can empower them to be able to write the exams by themselves and pass. And one of those ways you can empower them is by talking to them. So if you are opportune to have an underachiever come to you willingly, a big opportunity in your hands, the chances that you can use that opportunity to empower that underachiever to do better, to reach his or her potential is very high. Because of course it came to you. It's unlike if you went to him or her. The chances is much higher when they come to you. So you will learn a lot in my book. You will learn about how to deal with 17 categories of underachievers. You will learn about a model I call the fruit basket model. This is a model I designed. You will learn about support, mentor, and partner. You're going to learn why students become uninterested in school. You're going to learn about the causes of underachievement throughout December this year.